What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Strictly Casual. Today, we are getting right into Valheim. Ryder, tell me a little bit about your previous experience with survival games.
I've basically been playing all the survival games you can think of. Minecraft, I play a little bit. Astroneer, Subnautica, Grounded on Xbox. I mean, survival games are one of my favorite games of all time, and this Valheim was just another great addition to the collection. What about you?
I usually do not like survival games very much because I get bored in the beginning stages of a survival game. Like, it never hooks me. Like, there's too much grinding stuff to do at the beginning where I just like fall off. That's with the exception for Minecraft because I love Minecraft. But something about this game is like I'm having a really good time with it, and I was not expecting to have this much of a good time with it.
Well, we heard about this game on social media, and it was blowing up. It just came out a couple days ago, and it's blowing up on Steam. A lot of streamers were playing it, YouTubers, and we heard about it. And well, I heard about it first, and I was like, I'm gonna get this game because I love survival games. And then, I was trying to pitch you guys, hey, you guys got to get this.
And I'm a hard sell, Ryder. I'm a hard sell.
Yeah, that's true. But I think I did my best because you bought it and you've been playing with me. But what do you think about it so far?
First off, I only have 5 or 6 hours in the game. Ryder, where are you at in Valheim?
For me, I think now I'm at probably 35 to 40, I'd say.
Okay, so you're way ahead of me.
Past the middle, but yeah, I'm in it.
Here's the thing that's grabbing me is the co-op feature of this game that you can survival games alone, that's when I get bored, but the idea that I can play with you guys and we can build a town, we can go hunting, we can gather stuff, build it, have like this community area, like I'm all about that. That's tons of fun. So like I probably will not log on to Valheim like by myself because I'm just like that's just not for me, but playing with you guys, I'm totally digging it.
Absolutely. I think it's cool too when other people have leveled up, they can bring in their resources and stuff, and that way it kind of helps you level up faster and saves you time. But yeah, the solo gameplay is definitely much different than a co-op play because it adds more engagement, and you can go on raids together, and you can build like colonies, like you said, villages together. And I think that's such a great thing to have, like a 10-player maximum capacity.
Okay, Ryder, tell me a little bit about the building in Valheim.
All right, so probably the best part about this game is the function to build up houses in little huts. Basically, you have a whole building menu where once you get a hammer, you have the little pallets, and you have roofing, and you have smelters and furnaces and fireplaces, and the list goes on with how much stuff you can craft. And I think they do a great job at the snapping feature. At everything is so easy to snap, and I think it's up to your imagination, really, kind of like Minecraft, because it's just a bunch of squares and triangles, and you can put the shapes together in however you want. So it's super like satisfying, the clickiness of it.
Totally.
I don't know. You kind of started on your house a little bit. I mean,
I'm slow. Such a slow builder. Like every move, I'm like, okay, is this how you do it? Is this? But then we had a buddy come in our server and build me like this huge thing. I was like, in like 10 minutes, I was like, are you joking me? It was so cool. So I've loved seeing like images on Twitter and stuff of people's creations. It's awesome. I love that.
Absolutely. I think it's super cool too that it's only a gigabyte and the game looks so nice.
It's beautiful.
The graphics. We can kind of get into that. What's your highlights when it comes to the graphics of such a small game like this?
It's just, it looks cool. It's not trying to be like the ultra realistic game, but it just nails the style it's going for. It's the light rays, the winds that you see like kind of go by when you're walking around. The water looks cool, and then when you zoom in, it's all pixelated, but you zoom out and you're like, whoa, it's like beautiful. I don't know.
Another thing that they've mastered that I don't even know how is the weather effects, because you could be out in the ocean and the water will be crazy if it's a storm, and then everything gets wet, and that affects the gameplay. So there's a lot of factors that are affected by the weather, which is just mind-blowing that it's a gigabyte, because it can look so nice. Like you said, the sun rays look amazing, the daylight and the night has such perfect shifts of the lighting, and I think it's beyond me how it kind of looks pixely, but also nice, like a realistic.
Another thing that I'm really liking about this game is the enemy types, and like how cool it is to fight like the big trolls together, or like did a dungeon the other day. Like that is so sick. I'm all about that. Especially with people in there taking out the little skeletons and stuff. I was like, this is super fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I need more of this in the game, more than like some of the survival like crafting stuff.
I think the one main story feature they have with this game is the bosses. They have like a sacrificing stone, and they have about, I think, 5 or 6 main bosses that you can take on as you level up your stuff. And I think that's the great function about this, since it is Vikings and like Valhalla, like you take on a deer, an electric deer, and then you can fight a dragon. And there's a lot of a lot of replayability there with co-op players. You know what I mean?
So I heard that with the future update, when the game finally comes out, because right now it's
Mhm.
in early access, they're gonna have 10 bosses total, like as that goes. So the update will add
Oh, okay.
not
Nice.
only more content fixes and stuff like that, but the final like however many
End
bosses they're
game.
adding. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely
yeah.
looking forward to. I saw that they have a roadmap up right now, and they talked
Oh,
about
very cool.
their quarterly updates. And I think the first one is going to be like building materials. So that I'm hyped that that's the first one because I only really enjoy. I mean, I enjoy the whole game, but the building for me is my favorite.
Is
So
it just wood right now?
I think, well, no, there's wood, and then as you get on, you can make stone, and you get
Oh my
stronger
goodness.
wood. Like, dude,
I'm at the beginning. Yeah.
the more you progress, the more you unlock, and the more you can, craft stronger materials. So
Sure.
their roadmap has more building, more sea stuff, because right now the sea biome isn't as expanded, but they're gonna expand
Right.
that. And then of course monsters, and I don't remember the last couple, but huge
Now,
expansion.
who makes Valheim?
I don't know
That's a
their
gr-
names, and now that
What?
they made,
5 people
yeah,
made Valheim?
I know that's crazy, right?
Iron Gate Studios.
Hmm.
I hope you're listening because all I want to do is go in the world tree. That's all I want to do is go all the way over there. I
Yeah.
want to climb up little branches and everything. That'll
Like-
be badass.
Like Avatar, kind of get into the trees,
Yes.
the vines and
Exactly.
stuff.
I love seeing, dude, in the game when you look up and stuff, the scope is huge. You can look up
Yeah.
in the distance and like through the sea, there's that giant tree. It's everywhere. It's
I
like so
know,
cool.
yeah,
It's,
the
and it's all
map size.
procedurally generated.
I think it's crazy how large this world is, and that it takes you forever if you want to expand and check out this whole place. But
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a team of 5 people. I think they've done an impressive job, and they sold what, I think 3-4 million copies now. So I assume
Crazy.
there's options to expand the team if they wanted to, but it's up to
Definitely.
them. But definitely looking forward to seeing what they got. Any closing thoughts on what you're looking forward to in the game?
I mean, again, it's just not my type of game to play solo, but like when a bunch of buddies are on playing, I'm all in. That's totally fun. I'm excited to see what like the final release is gonna be like too. Like how much they add versus like if this is pretty much the game and then it just kind of releases later. So I don't know, just excited. 5 people made it, blows my mind. Like shout out to you guys, it's incredible.
I'm looking forward to the updates. I think it is a brilliantly made game when it comes to building and crafting. They did a great job on the graphics, and it's a game that I'm going to spend hours of my life in for many more days to come. So definitely recommend
Ryder,
it.
I'm gonna quote you. You said this might become one of your favorite
Yeah.
games of all time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd say top 10.
You said it in the heat of the moment, but
Yeah,
but
but
I'll
'cause,
hold you to that.
because I personally love survival games, and if you do it right, where it's like you can get nooks and crannies, that's my cup of tea.
Beautiful. We love to see it.
Thank you guys for watching our review and impressions of Valheim. Comment down below if you play the game, and go ahead and hop in our Discord if you want to join us, and you can play along with us while we stream it or offline. Subscribe for more. We're going to be doing more gameplay reviews as well as more game impressions in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.